Welcome to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome, everybody, and thank you for joining us, and welcome to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network on the internet at RSN YouTube, Facebook.com/Region Sports, and RegionSports.com. We come to you today from Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point, Indiana, as Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point presents the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. I'm Jack Thiel. I'll be calling all the play-by-play action here today. Zach Zanelli behind the camera. Claude Martinez producing today's game. And what a game we have for you tonight to end our semifinals. Earlier, the Florence Navy All-Stars clinched their spot in tomorrow's championship. And one team to go here, the number 2 seed, Altamonte All-Stars, and the number 6 seed, the Bryant Black Sox. Now, these teams, they know each other a little bit, actually. Faced off in the 9U Cal Ripken World Series Championship game a year ago, where the Bryant Black Sox defeated Altamonte in that game. So both of these teams are very familiar with one another, and I bet you Altamonte, they've had Bryant circled on their calendar if this game was ever going to take place. And although this is a semifinal game, this has a very championship feeling as we're set to get underway here. The Bryant Black Sox, the road team, here's how they'll line up in the batting order. Sawyer Shook will lead things off. Nick Smith, Crew Billings, Paxton Clegg, Jacob Bohanna, Harper Van Hoos, Chance Arender, Aaron Joyner, and Gannon Drake. First pitch, and Shook takes high for ball one. Here's how Bryant will, or I should say Altamonte will line up. Washington in left, center, Harris in center, Lewis in right. Camara at third, Roulette at short, Stephenson second, Moncada at first. As that 1-0, a call strike. Merritt behind the plate. And the pitcher for the Altamonte All-Stars will be Liam Rustin. So a 1-1 count now. Shook. Swing and a miss, now to count 1-2. These teams play very different baseball when it comes to winning. The 1-2 and fouled away. For the Bryant Black Sox, they play small ball. they'll lay down as many bunts as it takes. And they have shown that it works throughout this tournament. Even when teams start the game plan around the bunting, they still find a way to score as many runs as they need to win the game. And Shook takes the 1-2 for ball 2. For the Altamonte All-Stars, they crush the baseball. Some of the strongest kids in this tournament are on this team. They like to hit it in the gaps. They like the extra base hits. And they like to win. As a 2-2 away for ball 3. For Altamonte, they have yet to play a full game in this tournament. All of their wins by mercy rule. So the most innings they've played in the game have been 4. 3-2. Shook takes 4 ball 4. A leadoff walk. Two teams in the southern states. Bryant, Arkansas, Altamonte Springs, Florida. So Nick Smith now, and we talked about the bunting, and he's been one of those kids who can really lay down a nice bunt. Third baseman Kamara is playing in a little bit. First pitch, Smith shows bunt, pulls it back, ball gets past the catcher, and Shook advances to second. And this is how Bryant wins their games. They don't get a ton of hits, but when they do have runners on, they do score. 1-0, Smith shows bunt, pulls it back, a called strike. A good game plan by the defense right there as Kamara in at third. Roulette covered the third base back in case Shook went. The 1-1, Smith pulled back on the bunt. The count now 2-1. For Bryant, they've played 2 games here in the bracket play to get to this point. They beat the Redland All-Stars and Crown Point Red. 2-1. Smith shows bunt and pulls it back once more. So a 3-1 count. 11 pitches so far for Rustin on the mound. Crew Billins stands on deck. And Altamonte, their support system is one of a kind. Here, showing a great presence. The 3-1, bunt shown, pulled back, called a strike. The count now full. And you know, when we do our games on YouTube or Facebook, they're all over our comments. Let's go ABA, and all gas, no brakes is all what they like to say. 3-2 and away for ball 4. Back-to-back walks for Bryant. And this is where most of the damage happens for the Bryant offense, is that 3 through 6 in the lineup. So Crew Billins, the shortstop, shows bunt, lays it down, but will roll foul. And with nobody out and 2 runners on, you really have to make sure which base you want to throw to if you're Altamonte. You can throw it to third, you can throw it to second, you can throw it to first. 0-1. Pulls back the bunt as the pitch was high and inside for ball 1. And now time called by Ken Kelly, head coach. Talking to his pitcher, just calm him down a little bit on the mound. When you have a game that has a lot on the line and 2 teams that know each other, sometimes try to rush things that you usually wouldn't rush on the mound. And just a brief conversation saying, let's play our baseball and throw strikes. Your defense got your back. So the meeting concerns, and so 1-1 count on Billins. Kamara, especially now, more in at third. And Billins takes the pitch for a call strike. So a good response by Rustin on the mound to throw a strike right after that meeting. You know, a lot of people who aren't a part of these 2 teams watching. 1-2 on Billins' hands, takes 4 ball 2, but you know you've got a good game on hand when you've got parents and coaches from other teams watching this one. 2-2, and Billins takes away for ball 3. So a 3-2 count. Paxton Clegg stands on deck. 2 walks so far for the Bryant Black Sox here in the first. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Huge out number 1 for Rustin on the mound. So Paxton Clegg now. His dad, Mac, one of the assistant coaches on the team. Rustin steps off the mound and quickly steps back on the rubber. Clegg on the first pitch, a swing and a miss. And after that meeting, Rustin looks more comfortable on the mound. Clegg inside his hands, fouls it straight back off the netting and quickly down in the count 0-2. Altamonte, in their 4 games, they've had 3 shutouts. The 0-2, Clegg, a swing and a miss, off speed by the right-hander for out number 2. So after back-to-back walks, now back-to-back strikeouts, Jacob Bohanna, one of the young stars in this tournament, plays a stellar shortstop, a hard-throwing pitcher, and a very fast kid around those bases, and takes outside for ball 1. Bohanna is one of those kids you have to keep an eye out for. He can do everything. He can hit, he can run, he can field, he can pitch. And now 1-0. Inside on the zone for a called strike. And for Bryant, they've been able to score in these opportunities when they have a runner on and nobody out, but Altamonte saying not so fast. And Bohanna, a swing and a miss. Now to count 1-2. Rustin 1 strike away from getting out of this jam. The 2-strike pitch. And away for ball 2. A good eye by Bohanna on him at the plate. Leans forward, gets his sign. The 2-2. Bohanna lines that in left center and drop for a base hit. Rounding third is Shook. He will score. And Bryant with their first lead off the bat of Jacob Bohanna. It was a tough play for Harrison center, trailing that one. Kind of dove for it a little bit. It went off of his glove, looked like the top of it would have made a snow cone catch if it would have been a catch, but for Bryant, they'll take it. It was a tough play, and now runners at third and second with 2 outs. Harper Van Hoos now, the left-hander. Swings at the first pitch and fouls it off. So the first time Altamont has given up a run since their game against Campbellsville. The 0-1, Van Hoos inside his hands, fouls it back. In fact, coming into this game, Altamont, they only gave up 2 runs. The 0-2. Van Hoos takes. Nick Smith coming from third. Play at the plate. Not in time to throw to third. Not in time. And now Bryant leads 2-0. Bohanna looks a little shaken up. Might have been hit in the face on that tag. It was a bang-bang play. But nevertheless, Bryant leads by 2. The 1-2 and a foul by Van Hoos. .31 pitches so far for Rustin on the mound. Bohanna stands at third. And Rustin steps off the mound. And this is how Bryant they score. I mean, They hurt you with their speed. They were the speed challenge winners in the skills challenge. The 1-2, and who stays alive and fouls it off. So when we did our speed challenge last Friday, they posted the best times in both of the rounds we did. The 1-2 bounces in front of home plate. A good job behind the plate by Merritt. Stop that one and keep Ohana at third. And that's the thing also, it's a lot of pressure on the catcher because if that ball does get past you, Bryant's going to be on the move. 2-2. Van Hoos stays alive and fouls it off. What a battle here by the lefty. Chance surrender on deck. Here's the 2-2 once more. And Van Hoos takes 4, ball 3. Really working Rustin on the mound. (3-2). Van Hoos lines that left center and down for a base hit. Bohanna scores from third, and RBI single. Harper Van Hoos, and Bryant now leads by 3.
Next up, number 22, Chance Surrender.
Bryant, they like the bunt, but trust me, when they need to swing the bats, they can do that as well. Chance Surrender now, playing second base, wearing number 22. Swings at the first pitch, fouls it back. This inning started with 2 straight walks and then 2 straight strikeouts. Bohanna on the RBI single and Harper Van Hoos on the RBI single. Nick Smith was able to score on that pass ball as the 0-1 off-speed pitch drops in the zone for a called strike 2. And that's how they have their first 3 runs. So Altamonte has given up more runs tonight than they have in their previous 4 games. 0-2. Arender stays alive and fouls that one off. Give credit where credit is due. The Bryant Black Sox are battling at the plate. Fouling off every close pitch they can, staying alive. The 0-2. And Arender up in the air in left field. It drops down and it's fair. A third straight 2-out single, this time by the bat of Chance Surrender.
Number 25, Aaron Joyner.
Runners on second and first for Aaron Joyner, the number 8 hitter. Joyner will take the first pitch inside near the feet for ball 1. 3 hits for Bryant in this inning alone. 1-0 and a swing and a miss from Joyner. We haven't seen Altamonte in this position the first time they're trailing all tournament. And that 1-1, another swing and a miss. Now to count 1-2. But if you're Bryant, you do need to score a lot of runs because this Altamonte team can score. 1-2. Joyner, a swing and a miss. Gas from Rustin on the mound. And records his 3rd strikeout in the first inning, but not before the big first inning by the Bryant Black Sox. An early 3-0 lead as we'll go to the bottom of the first. For Altamonte's first at-bats, you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point, Indiana on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack and Van Til to go. Our to-go service is easy to use, and it can save you time and money. Once your order is in, our own Strack and Van Til team preps your order with care. For delivery or pickup, enjoy the convenience of letting our to-go team shop for you. Enjoy your special moments. Sign up online today at shop.strackandvantil.com.
Just a reminder, you're watching RSN Game Day coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. Open 7 days a week. Check them out at the web at PetSuppliesPlus/Crown Point. If you're in Crown Point to watch the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in for a bite to eat at one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments, Station 21 or American Grill. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish, open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. It's just 1 short minute away from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax. Also, for all your umpire needs, hire the Blue Crew. Give them an email at thebluecrew21@gmail.com. So for all your umpire needs, the Blue Crew is the place to go. Email them at thebluecrew21@gmail.com. First pitch, swing and a miss. Liam Rustin will lead things off. Cooper Harris batting second. Messiah Washington third. Fernando Moncada fourth. Levi Merritt fifth. Graham Camara sixth. Colton Roll at seventh. Luke Stephenson eighth. And Chase Lewis ninth. The 0-1 inside for ball one. Here's how Bryant will line up defensively. Van Hoosen left. Smith in center. Joyner in right. Drake at third. Billings in short. Orender at second. Clegg at first. Shook is your catcher. And Jacob Mohana is your starting pitcher. And that 1-1 lifted in center field. Smith on the move and makes the grab for up number one. So we'll see how Altamonte responds offensively after giving up 3 runs in the first. It's the first time they've trailed all tournament. Altamonte has scored double digits in all their games so far. And the first pitch to Cooper Harris called a strike, but it's going to be hard. Jacob Bohanna is a young star. And he's got himself a fastball with a lot of zip on it. The 0-1 bunt shown by Harris, lays it down, but a foul ball. So Altamonte trying to take a book out of Bryant's page. Oh-2, and call the strike on Cooper Harris.
Number 8, Messiah Washington.
So quickly 2 outs. Messiah Washington now. And Washington takes the first pitch for a strike. The left fielder enjoys the weekend. His favorite professional athlete, Fernando Tatis Jr. And takes the 0-1 low for ball one. His best advice is to stay humble and never stop working. He loves Chick-fil-A cucumbers and eggs. 1-1. Swing and a miss off the bat of Washington. The off-speed thrown by Bohanna. Now ahead 1-2. Bohanna gets his sign. The 1-2 and away for ball 2.
We'll check that pull after.
2-2 on the ground off the glove. Bohanna, the second baseman, a diving play, but couldn't get the throw off as the speed of Washington was flying on the bases. But what a play by Orender at second. That is no easy thing to do. So the ever dangerous Fernando Moncada A big power bat. And Moncada takes the first pitch outside for ball one. This has probably been one of the MVPs for Altamonte throughout these games. Calls time. One 0. And Moncada. Knee buckle and off-speed pitch taken for strike one. Cy Washington at first after the 2-out single. Bohannon working at his own pace. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Another off-speed pitch. And for the pitcher who has a hard-throwing fastball fooling the hitters with his off-speed pitch. The 1-2. High for ball two. So that will put twos across the board. 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. A huge strikeout by Bohanna on the mound. He strikes 2 hitters. And that's scoreless first inning. As we'll go to the top of the second, you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network. The only game in town.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
You're watching coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point on the Region Sports. Back here in the second inning, the Bryant Black Sox lead 3-0. And just a reminder, Dutch Farms is a 4th-generation company that has been serving the dairy needs of families for over 30 years. From cheese and eggs to juice and gelatin, Dutch Farms has been every dairy product you can imagine, completely sold from farm to fresh. For more information, visit their website, DutchFarms.com. Dutch Farms, a family tradition of quality. So Gannon Drake will lead things off here in the second. Takes the first pitch for ball one. And Drake takes another one for ball two. Drake was the only hitter for Bryant not to bat in that first inning. The Black Sox sent up 8. 2-0. And Drake takes down the middle for a called strike. For you on YouTube or watching our game in general, make sure to vote on that poll. Who are you rooting for, Black Sox or Altamonte? We'll reveal the results after this half inning. And Drake takes inside for ball 3. So 48 pitches so far for Rustin on the mound. Thank you again for all the viewers and taking the time out of your night. Whether you're coming from the Arkansas, the Florida area, or who knows, you can be anywhere in the world, but we appreciate you tuning in. And the 3-1 away for ball 4. Second straight inning where Bryant draws the leadoff walk. We'll turn our lineup card over. And Sawyer Shook now. Shook drew a walk and scored last inning. It's been a consistent piece in the leadoff spot. Shows bunt, pulls it back as that pitch is high for ball 1. And now a mound visit here as Ruston at 50 pitches. Ken Kelly makes his way out. So Ruston already passed that 40 pitch mark. He's on that 1 day required rest at the moment. Maybe just telling him, hey, relax, just throw some strikes. Your defense has got you. It's the third walk drawn by Bryant here early, so just hoping to see some strikes thrown. The 1-0. Taken for a call, strikes, and out of count. 1-1. And Shook takes that one. A count now, 2-1. Some of game times got changed tomorrow, so we'll have 3 games here on the Region Sports Network. The championship of the Ironman bracket at the 2-1. Laid the bunt down in the air. The catcher can't make the play, so that will go down as a foul ball. But at 9 a.m., we'll have the Ironman championship. At 11:15, we'll have our third place game. And at 1:30, we'll have our World Series championship. So a 2-2 count on Shook. Drills that one right side. And just foul. Once again, keep voting on that poll. We'd love to know who you're cheering for, as we have 2 amazing teams facing off against one another. Two. And Shook gets hit by the pitch.
Now batting number 4, Nick Smith.
So he'll reach safely for the second straight at bat. Now Nick Smith. He drew a walk in his first at bat. And Altamonte expecting a bunt here. Camara at third and Moncada at first, both playing in. No bunt shown on top of that one, and fouls it off. Smith scored last inning as well. Scored on a pass ball. 0-1. That one drilled and drops in front of the right fielder for a base hit. So Nick Smith swings the bat. And now the base is loaded. And the Bryant offense on the attack once more. Here comes the second mound visit, and that will be the end of the day for Ruston on the mound. There will be a new pitcher in for Altamont All-Stars. We'll take a quick break and be right back and let you know who that new pitcher is. You're watching 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
I've never heard that one. I've never heard that before. Huh. I'm also a White Sox fan, so that's probably why. Oh, I've never heard that. Just a reminder, you're watching coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point, Indiana, here on the Region Sports Network. New pitcher on the mound for the Altamonte All-Stars. That appears, I think that's number 2 from our vantage point. So Josiah Diaz is your new pitcher. The bases are loaded. Nobody is out. Crew Billings is your batter. And Billings on the first pitch takes a called strike. A tall task for Diaz on the mound, coming in with the bases loaded and nobody out. 0-1. And that one high as well, but this time out of the zone. 4-1. So Rustin moves in the right. 1-1 on the ground, slow roller. Diaz backhands at the hard throw to home in time. So a good play made, but cut down the runner for out number 1.
Next up, number 20, Paxton Clegg.
Paxton Clegg now, who struck out in his first at-bat. And Clegg on the first pitch takes 4-1. For Bryant, they scored all 3 of the runs in the first inning with 2 outs. 1-0. And Clegg takes outside, 4-2. Definitely earlier than Ken Kelly wanted to go to his bullpen, but the hitters have made it tough. 2-0. Clegg drills that one, but it's way foul to the right side. So Diaz takes a deep breath in this 3-0 game. And steps off, regathers himself, trying to get out of this inning. Bryant hasn't scored yet, but they're trying to here with the bases loaded. 2-1. Clegg turns away and now ahead 3-1. The team from Bryant, Arkansas, trying to extend their lead. 3-1. Clegg, off the end of the bat, fouls it off. So the count full now with 1 out. Bohanna stands on deck. Three-two. Clegg takes away, ball 4.
Next up, number 7, Jacob Bohanna.
So a good at-bat by Clegg. Bryant scores their 4th run. Now Jacob Bohanna, the pitcher. Drove in a run in his last at-bat. It was the first run for Bryant in this game. Bohanna takes high, 4-1. Corners playing in case of that bunt. You do have the speedy Nick Smith at third. And on that 1-0 by Bohanna. Taking high, 4-2. Diaz on the mound. He's been able to find the zone, but been missing with those high pitches. The 2-0. And Bohanna doesn't offer that one, but it is a called strike. 2-1 now. Now the infield, all 4 positions are playing in. Swing and a miss by Bohanna. So from 2-0 to 2-2, Diaz trying to record the second out. Harper Van Hoos stands on deck. Bohanna takes away to count full once more. 14 pitches here in the early going for Diaz on the mound. He walked Klug with the bases loaded. And Bohanna swings and misses. A good pitch made by Diaz for out number 2. So Harper Van Hoos now an RBI single in his last at-bat. Took a look at his third base coach in case of a sign. Van Hoos first pitch swinging just down the line and foul. Altamonte trying to get behind their team, the fans chanting and trying to encourage Diaz on the mound. So now the infield for Altamonte, playing in their normal depth. It's the 0-1. It's taken outside for ball 1. It's the first time we've really seen Altamonte work in this whole tournament. You know, their games they have really dominated in all aspects, but for the first time they're trailing. And a swing and a miss on Van Hoos. He foul tipped it into the glove of the catcher. So Diaz, 1 strike away from only allowing 1 run here in the second. Came in for relief. And just misses the top corner, now to count 2-2. It was Rustin who started this inning, as he was the starting pitcher, and Diaz came in with the bases loaded, nobody out. And that 2-2 popped up in the air to shortstop there to make the grab in roulette for out number 3. 1 run scores for Bryant, but a good job by Diaz on the mound, limiting the damage. We'll go to the bottom of the second as Bryant leads 4-0. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Just a reminder, you're watching coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point, here on the Region Sports Network. And if you're looking to buy, rent, or sell in Northwest Indiana, the Nicola Group can help. With over 1,000 clients helped in the area, the Nicola Group has become one of the most trusted real estate teams in the region. Their office is located at 112 West Clark Street in our host city of Crown Point. You can visit their website at thenicolagroup.com. The Nicola Group, Realty Executives Premier. So after Diaz able to get out of that bases loaded jam and only 1 run scoring for Bryant, maybe a little bit of a momentum shift. A chance for Altamonte here. Levi Merritt will lead things off. Bohanna still on the mound. Steps off, takes a deep breath. And Merritt takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Merritt enjoys hibachi, seafood, and steak. A screamer on the third base side. Drake on the dive. He gets up the throw. What a play. Gannon Drake on the ground and quickly gets up. The hard throw. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. Ram Camara now. Camara takes the first pitch high for ball one. For the hitter. He likes chicken wings, especially spicy. Sin Talent says he has great dance moves. Loves watching sports. His favorite music is rap. As here's the 1-0. And Camara takes outside for ball two. He also plays basketball, football, and video games. 2-0. And Camara takes down the middle for a called strike. 21 pitches for Bohanna on the mound. We'll see how head coach Matt Arender manages him. May come out just at that 40 pitch mark. The 2-1 and high for ball three. Altamonte has one hit so far back in the first inning off the bat of Messiah Washington. Here's a 3-1. And low for ball four. So 1-out walk for Camara.
Now batting number 9.
And the base running for the Altamonte All-Stars. Colton Rollett now. Enjoys tacos and burritos. Loves playing MLB The Show and wiffle ball. As the first pitch misses away for ball one. In his spare time, he likes to create videos for the Brolettes on TikTok. His favorite thing to watch is MLB games. As the 1-0 high for ball two. He'd love to meet Shohei Ohtani. As here we have a mound visit after Bohanna's missed a couple of times on the mound. But he'd love to meet Ohtani so he can learn how he pitches and hits at an elite level. His favorite professional athlete, Julio Rodriguez, and his favorite team, the Tampa Bay Rays. His best advice, compete every pitch. And on a 2-0, Bohanna misses once again. The count now 3-0. For Altamont, when they have runners on, they make sure they score. They've done a good job of driving in runners in scoring position. 3-0. And there's a strike from Bohanna, much needed from the right-hander. (3-1) and 4 ball four. 2 straight walks for Altamont. And Luke Stephenson now. Fans getting more and more into it. Time called by the head coach. We'll see if Bohanna remains on the mound or this is just a brief conversation. And that will be it, I believe, for Bohanna. His day is done on the mound. The Bryant Black Sox will bring in a new pitcher. So we'll take a quick break and be right back and let you know who that new pitcher is as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network. The only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Moose, no! You were so close.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack and Van Til to go. Our to-go service is easy to use, and it can save you time and money. Once your order is in, our own Strack and Van Til team preps your order with care. For delivery or pickup, enjoy the convenience of letting our to-go team shop for you. Enjoy your special moments. Sign up online today at shop.strackandvantil.com.
Here in beautiful Jerry Ross Park, as you're watching the coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. You know, we were figuring out what it's called, what the stadium is in. It's in the Jewel Box Park. See many of the great baseball stadiums currently in our past time, and that's what Jerry Ross Park here is in Crown Point, just in the downtown area. Got some beautiful houses and cars scared of baseballs driving past. So new pitcher on the mound for the Bryant Black Sox. Has some trouble brews on the bases. First pitch, called a strike. So new pitcher for the Bryant Black Sox, Chance Surrender. Luke Stephenson, and it hits him. He will take first base, and the bases are loaded with one out.
Next up, number 2, Josiah Diaz.
So now Josiah Diaz. Another bat in this lineup that has a lot of power. And the Altamonte fans are feeling it. So here comes Diaz stepping into the box. Or under the new pitcher. Hit his first batter. 4-0 score. And Diaz takes a called strike. The 0-1. Diaz ahead of that one, fouls it behind him. The count now 0-2. The motto for Altamont this week has been all gas, no brakes. A chance here to really step on that gas pedal. The 0-2. Diaz on the ground. Bohanna, the shortstop, throws it to second in time. So Bryant able to get the first or the second out of the inning. But Altamont scores their first run. And you can hear the fans. They are here, they are loud, and they are ready. So now Liam Rustin, time called. 4-1 score now. And Rustin takes 4-1. We've seen runners at first sometimes go to second when there's a runner on third trying to force a throw, so that runner at third can score. We'll see here. Diaz not with the greatest speed. 1-0. And Rustin will take that for a called strike. So count now 1-1. For Bryant, I think they'd feel pretty good if only one run was a score in this inning. And that 1-1 on the ground. Clegg backhands it, flip the first in time. What a play! Paxton Clegg backhands it with his glove and tosses it in time to Arender for out number 3. A great job by the pitcher. He comes in the middle of the inning for relief and only allows 1 run. We'll go to the 3rd. 4-1 is your score as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Just a reminder, you're watching coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point here on the Region Sports Network. Let's take a look at that last play. Good camera work by Zach Zanelli. As you can see, the flip, and it's very close to call. I mean, when the ball gets there, when it gets in the glove, and when the foot touches the base, it's a very close call to make. Arender fouls the first pitch. Just Diaz remains on the mound. Oh, 1. And Arender takes high for ball 1. Arender singled in his first at-bat. Lines that. Shallow left and a nice running grab. Roulette on the play for out number 1. Had the move in the left field on that. Lifted his glove up and was able to grab it. Joyner now. Joyner struck out in his first at-bat. Shows bunt, but will pull it back for ball 1. So far, Diaz has done a good job since he came in. He's getting outs, but he's getting them quick. Trying to keep his pitch count down. As Joyner takes the 1-0 pitch for ball 2. Here's a 2-0. And there's a call strike from Diaz. The Bryant Black Sox, your 9U Cal Ripken World Series champs back in 2022. And takes ball 3. And how did they get there? They beat the team they're playing tonight. A rematch taking place here in the semifinals of the 10U Cal Ripken World Series. And on that 3-1, hits the zone for a called strike 2. Now to count full with 1 out. Gannon Drake on deck. Swing and a miss. Diaz brings the gas for out number 2. So Gannon Drake now with 2 outs for Altamonte. You know, it's very important to keep this game where it is. Give your offense a huge opportunity to come back. A lot of baseball still left to be played. And Drake takes that first pitch just outside. One 0. That one lifted, shallow right. The second baseman, Stephenson, right there to make the grab for out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning for Diaz on the mound. We'll go to the bottom of the third. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals, and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Just a reminder, you're watching coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus here in Crown Point, Indiana on the Region Sports Network. Bottom of the third we go. Bryant still leads 4-1. And if you need affordable and trustworthy insurance in Northwest Indiana, talk to the Hanger Insurance Group located in the tournament's host city, Crown Point. Whether you need auto, home, life, or even farm insurance, they are the ones to call. Their offices are at 950 South Court Street, open from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. For more information, visit their website at hangerinsurancegroup.com. Cooper Harris will lead things off here in the third. Struck out looking back in the first. Harris on the first pitch to Chopper, and off the glove of Drake. Can't get to it in time. And a leadoff runner for Altamonte. So a chance here now. Messiah Washington, a single back in the first. I'll tell you this, Messiah Washington is one of the best swings in this tournament. It's smooth. And he takes that 4-1. Now Washington, every time he makes contact with the ball, it's loud. And Altamont making some noise here. 1-0. Washington inside his hands, fouls it back. Time called now. Everybody in our chats, appreciate the support for the Altamont All-Stars or the Bryant Black Sox. 1-1. Washington fouls that to the left side. So 1-2 count now on the left fielder. One, two. Washington. A swing and a miss on that one. Bounces off a home plate. That will allow Harris to advance to second. But the Washington strikeout first out in the inning. Fernando Moncada now. Moncada struck out in the first at-bat. On top of that one, slow roll to pitcher Orender to throw the first, not in time. Harris advances the third safely. So now runners on the corner, one out. Moncada just got on top of that ball, but hustled his way down to beat out the throw. Levi Merritt now. Orender took a step off the rubber, now gets back on. And Merritt, a called strike. It looks like Billings is at short and Bohanna now at second. 0-1. And taken for a called strike. Orender ahead, 0-2. Merritt lines that out of play and foul to the right side. O2 once more. Misses for ball one. Moncada advances a second. So now two runners in scoring position for Altamonte. Merritt 0 for 1, grounded out in the second. Merritt on top of that one, slow roller back to the pitcher, gives the runner a look at third and throw to first, not in time. So Merritt reaches first base safely. And the base is loaded once again for Altamonte. Mound visit here. And the chant, all gas, no brakes, roaring through the stadium. And now we got some Bryant Black Sox chants coming through. Back-to-back singles by Altamonte. Conversation ends on the mound. Orender still the pitcher. Graham Camara, who drew a walk and scored in the second inning. A chance to make this game a lot closer. Corners in on the infield. High and inside for ball one. With a 6-inning game, everything feels so condensed and so important. 1-0. Camara right back up the middle and through for a base hit. Harris scores. Moncada stays at third. And an RBI single by Camara. 4-2 now. Three straight singles, scores the first run here in the third. Colton Roulette now. Bases remain loaded. Now one, blowing away. A good job by Shook behind the plate to keep that in front of him. Roulette drew a walk back in the second inning. Orender steps off the mound. Somebody told him from the dugout, I think one of the coaches was telling him to step off. So the infield is in on all four positions. 1-0. And called a strike. Both offenses have made the pitchers work on the mound. One. Now one on the ground. The pitcher on the run. Flips it to home in time. A nice play by Orender for out number 2. So Luke Stephenson hit by a pitch in his last plate appearance. Should be a huge win for Bryant to get out of this with only 1 run scored. Stephenson on the ground. Bohanna there to make the play, and he does. A huge out number 3 for Arender on the mound. But Altamonte score their second run. And it's now a 4-2 game. We'll go to the top of the 4th as you're watching 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point, Indiana on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. Just a reminder, you're watching coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus here in beautiful Crown Point, Indiana on the Region Sports Network. And if you're town to watch this amazing World Series, stop in to bite at one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments, Station 21 American Grill. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish. Open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. It's just 1 short minute away from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax. Sawyer Shook, the leadoff hitter. Josiah Diaz still on the mound. 4-2, Bryant leads. And Shook, a swing and a miss on the first pitch. Bryant jumps out to an early 4-0 lead, but Altamont in the last 2 innings has scored a run apiece and cut the deficit to 2. Shook on the ground. Camara collects, and the hard throw, but not a clean catch by Moncada. A leadoff runner for the Bryant Black Sox. The low was throw. Moncada, one of those awkward plays where you have to pick it a little bit, but it's still in the air somewhat, but low, and not able to make that play. And Smith takes ball 1. Smith drew a walk and scored in the first, singled back in the second. It's one of those kids that will bunt on you. 1-0, and Smith takes a called strike on the outside corner. One. Smith takes high for ball 2. Smith takes that one, but clips the outside corner once more. Now to count even at 2. 37 pitches for Diaz on the mound. He's done a good job since he came in. Really keeping this close for his team to come back. And the 2-2 low and away, now to count full. Crew Billins stands on deck. Diaz will stop off, and for Bryant, with how Altamonte's offense has been this whole tournament, you got to think 4 runs might not be enough. 3-2. And Smith takes for ball 4. So good at bat by number 4. 2 runners on, nobody out. Crew Billings, the number 3 hitter, struck out in the first. Reached on a fielder's choice in the second, and now a mound visit here. A slow walk made by the manager. And that will be the end of the day for Diaz. So a new pitcher for the Altamonte All-Stars. We're going to take a quick break and be right back to let you know who that new pitcher is as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Just a reminder, you're watching coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus here in Crown Point, Indiana, on the Region Sports Network. A new pitcher in for the Altamonte All-Stars. It'll be Colton Roulette. So a couple defensive substitutions made. And we'll get those to you as soon as we find them out. But Bryant, 4 runs, 4 hits. And Altamont, 2 runs, 5 hits, both teams. Playing pretty good defense so far, just a couple of mistakes, but they've done a good job responding after those mistakes. Stay tuned after the game for the Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game, our proud Union home play of the game presented by IKORCC, and our Boilsmaker Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. Stephenson now goes to shortstop. And Chase Lewis goes in at second. Crew Billings, the batter. Bunt shown inside near him. That ball gets past the catcher. And Shook stands at third. Smith stands at second. Billings was able to pull that bunt back in time, so it will go down as ball 1. And Bryant here again with runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Bunt shown. It's laid down. No one going home. Throw back to third. Oh, he's safe. No, he is safe.
I got a replay.
It was a close call as the play at home. Looked like the pitcher was waiting the runner at third, and Shook was waiting for a throw. No throw was made. Then the throw back to third. The umpire didn't really know what to do at the moment, but the call is safe. The bases are loaded, and Paxton Clegg is the hitter. And a high swing and a miss. 4 strike 1. The throw looked to beat him there in time, but maybe just slid under that tag. Clegg fouls it on the left side. So no 2 count with the bases loaded. Bryant trying to add on to their lead. And after that foul ball, Clegg and the first base coach having a conversation, some words of encouragement, maybe a little choke up on the bat. A 2-strike swing maybe. Produce a productive out. Now we get a run across the board. And that 0-2 is high for ball 1. So Roulette just came into this inning. The 1-2 Clegg under that one, shallow right, and it's caught. Rustin Shook puts on the brakes, goes back to third. And a good job on the throw in by the right fielder for out number 1.
Next up, number 7, Jacob Bohanna.
But for Roulette came in this inning for Diaz. Trying to work through some trouble. Jacob Bohanna now an RBI single in the first. Struck out in the second. Bohanna fouls off the first pitch. So now the home plate umpire goes to the pitcher on the mound. On 1 count, Bohanna was the starter for the Bryant Black Sox. Infield in all 4 positions. The off-speed pitch just misses. So the count now 1-1. The 1-1. Bohanna lines that into right field and down for a base hit. One's going to score. Smith puts on the brakes and holds up at third. But another RBI single off the bat of Bohanna. Bryant leads 5-2. So Harper Van Hoos now. Bases remain loaded. Infield remains in. Van Hoos an RBI single in the first. Popped up back in the second. Now one on the ground towards the first baseman Moncada. Tags the first base bag. The throw to home, not in time. So an RBI ground out off the bat of Van Hoos. Bryant leads 6-2 now. Arender takes the first pitch high for ball 1. Arender singled in the first, lined out in the third. Billen stands at third, Bohanna at second. The off-speed pitch hits the zone, a called strike. The 1-1. Arender just foul on the left side. For Bryant, they keep adding on to their lead, and it's been impressive. Whenever Altamont has been able to score, Bryant's been able to come back and add to that lead and make things harder. One, two. Ooh, and that hits the back of Arender. He'll get up and gingerly walk his way to first base. That will load the bases with 2 outs. Sure, they'll give him some extra time here to walk that off and take a couple of deep breaths. So a pinch hitter will check in for the Bryant Black Sox, number 24, Colt Kelly.
Now for Bryant, number 24, Colt Kelly.
So Colt Kelly will come in for Aaron Joyner. First at bat. Got a nice name, Colt Kelly. It's got a ring to it. The big at-bat for him. Bases loaded. takes the first pitch for a called strike. That one on the ground. Camara at third will just tap on the third base bag for out number 3. But not before the Bryant Black Sox able to add 2. They now lead 6-2 as we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus here in Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack and Van Til to go. Our to-go service is easy to use and it can save you time and money. Once your order is in, our own Strack and Van Til team preps your order with care. For delivery or pickup, enjoy the convenience of letting our to-go team shop for you. Enjoy your special moments. Sign up online today at shop.strackandvantil.com.
Just a reminder, you're watching coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. Here on the Region Sports Network, Jack Thiel with your play-by-play tonight. Zach Zanelli doing that great camera work tonight. And who's producing this great game with all those graphics on your screen? That would be Claude Martinez doing all those instant replays now in slow-mo and having that beautiful scoreboard up for you guys. And a big 4th inning here as Bryant now to a 4-run lead. For Altamonte, maybe something needs to get going here with a 6-inning game, and here in the 4th, you'd like to have some momentum going into these last innings. So a new hitter for Altamonte. And the first pitch fouled away. Chase Lewis will check in for the first time. He was in, and Josiah Diaz came for him, and now he's back in. Oh, 1 to Lewis. Lewis takes as that bounces in front of home plate for a ball 1. Altamonte, they've scored 2 runs this game. 1 in the second, 1 in the third. 1-1. Lewis on top of that one, fouls it to the left side. So 1-2 count. Arundel remains on the mound for the Bryant Black Sox, and I had the opportunity to talk to head coach Matt Arundel in their very first game of this tournament. As here's the 1-2. Now one slow roller on the ground through the glove of Arundel, and the shortstop Billings had some trouble with that one. And Lewis reaches first safely. So Liam Rustin now, but I had a chance to talk to head coach Matt Arundel, and when his son was starting the first game, he said, "I'm very nervous but excited. My son has never started a game before, and now his son pitches here in a very important game." That one on the ground. Bohanna at second to Billings at short. And that will get the force out at second. So a heads-up play to get the lead runner out for out number 1. So Cooper Harris struck out looking in his first at-bat, reached on an error in his third at-bat. Or I should say back in the 3rd inning. And Harris takes that for a called strike. Arender, 31 pitches on the day so far. We'll see how much longer they leave him in. 0-1. And Harris takes another called strike. So Arender attacking the hitter with 2 straight strikes. Trying to throw a scoreless fourth. The 0-2. Bouncing in front of home plate. A good job by Shook. He tried to keep in front of him. The throw to second. Just late. So Rustin now stands at second safely. When Shook hit that one off, he did a good job keeping in front of him, but he thought that went behind him. So now runner in scoring position. One, two. Now one low again for ball 2. So a 2-2 count with 1 out. Altamonte in the middle of their lineup. Harris on the ground. Billings at short. Collects the hard throw. The first and past Clegg. Harris stays at first, but Rustin advances the third. Billings put a lot of heat on that throw. And just offline the Clegg's glove. And now a mound visit here. Unsure if this might be it for him. He's at 35 pitches. That 40 pitch mark makes you have 1 day of rest. They're having a conversation right now. They do have an opportunity to turn a double play. You also can be talking about kind of the game plan if Harris goes to second after this throw, if you want to try to gun him down or try to trick the runner at third. But it's a hard scenario because you feel like at the runner at third, that's what they're talking about, and you're not going to be fooled. So Messiah Washington now one of the best hitters on this team. Singled in the first, struck out in the third. He's got a pure swing. And Washington takes for a called strike Harris. He stays at first base for now. Arender taking his time on the mound. And that one away. Harris on the move. No throw. And he'll slide in safely. So 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out. And with the speed of Harris, a hit could score 2 here. 1-1 inside on Washington. An off-speed pitch. This is for ball 2. Two-one. Washington fouls that straight back. Messiah. They say he goes by a lot of nicknames, but they call him Messi a lot of times. Don't know if that's in relation to Lionel Messi, football player now in Inter Miami, playing in Florida now as well. As a 2-2 misses away, to count now full. Fernando Moncada on deck. Here's the 3-2. Washington inside his hands, protects at the plate, fouls it off. Almost a friendly fire right there. Moncada on deck. Had to move out of the way of that one. So count will stay the same at 3-2 with 1 out. Three-two pitch. Washington checked his swing, fouls it off out of play. One of those swings where You're ready at the time, but might see it's just outside of the zone. You want to pull back, but too late for that. 3-2 again. In away for ball 4. Just a great battle at the plate by Messiah Washington, and draws the walk. And now the bases are loaded. The power of Fernando Moncada steps in the box. Moncada struck out in the first, singled in the third. A big hit here could really do some damage. Moncada takes the first pitch away for ball 1 or under. Having some trouble locating his pitches so far at 44. One-0. And low again, this time for ball 2. Moncada ahead early. We might get time here, and we will. That's a second mound visit. And it looks like Sawyer Shook is going to come in the pitch for the Bryant Black Sox. Gave him the nod. He's going to the dugout to take off his catcher equipment. So it appears Sawyer Shook will be your new pitcher. We'll let you know if that is 100% sure after this quick break. As you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point on the Region Sports Network. The only game in town.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
New pitcher in the game for the Bryant Black Sox, Sawyer Shook. He was catching, and now he's going to be pitching. He's pitched a couple of times in this tournament. Did a really good job against Kingsburg in pool play. Shut them down and helped his team come back. So we'll see if he can do more of that on the mound here. The bases are loaded. There's 1 out. Although Altamonte's losing, their fans are feeling pretty good right now on that left side, dancing and clapping to our music here. So for chance or under, he'll put on the catcher's gear and go behind the plate. Once again, Fernando Moncada is the batter. The count 2-0 now. A tall task for Shook on the mound. 2-0 and away for ball 3. Levi Merritt is on deck. Moncada takes 4, ball 4. And Altamont scores a run here in the 4th, 6-3 the score is now. Bases remain loaded with 1 out. Merritt the batter. Grounded out in the 2nd, singled in the 3rd. And Shook able to throw his first strike. 0-1. Merritt takes away for ball one, a dangerous spot for Bryant just because this Altamonte offense, well, they say it best, all gas, no brakes, and this is a huge opportunity for them. 1-1. Merritt reaches on that one and swing and a miss. Strike two. Should be a big out for Shook on the mound. It'd give you some confidence out there and a little bit of relief as you only be one out away. The 1-2. And Merritt takes that, just misses. Now to count 2-2. This game, I'll tell you what, it might be only the semifinals, but it feels like the championship. Just some great baseball, and here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss. A huge strikeout by Shook on the mound. Out number 2. But it's just one of those games here in the World Series bracket where these two teams deserve to be in the championship, and they're giving championship efforts out there. So Graham Camara now, bases loaded. First pitch misses high for ball one. So Shook leans forward, gets his sign. The 1-0. Camara under that one, pop fly, and Clegg on the grab at first base for out number 3, and what a job coming in for relief. Sawyer Shook only allows one after coming in with the bases loaded, and 1 out. We'll go to the top of the 5th. Bryant, they still have the lead, this time only by 3. It's 6-3 as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Just a reminder, you're watching coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point here on the Region Sports Network. A big thank you to the Blue Crew. For all your umpire needs, you better hire the Blue Crew. Give them an email at thebluecrew21@gmail.com. Once again, thebluecrew21@gmail.com. Gannon Drake, the leadoff hitter, turns away on ball one. Rollitt remains on the mound for Altamonte. Here's the 1-0. Drake turns again, but this time this one clips the zone for a called strike. One 1. The off-speed pitch just misses high for ball 2. Altamonte have scored in the last 3 innings, but only 1 run. 2-1. Drake takes it for a called strike on the outside corner. Bryant, they've scored 3 in the first, 1 in the second, and 2 in the fourth. 2-2. Drake, a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 1 for Rollitt on the mound. So Sawyer Shook now. Shook drew a walk and scored in the first. Hit by a pitch and scored in the second. Reached on an error and scored in the fourth. And Roulette doing a great job in that outside corner on the right-handed batters. The 0-1. Shook. Takes that one, just misses outside. 4-1, just a reminder. We'll be back tomorrow for the final day of this tournament. 3 games we'll have here on the Region Sports Network. And Shook takes outside for ball 2. It'll be the Ironman Championship at 9. The third place game at 11:15. And the World Series Championship at 1:30. And now the manager for Ken Kelly having a couple of words, disagreeing with the balls and strikes. 2-1. Shook inside his hands. Will foul that off to the right side. So the count even at 2. A big thank you to everybody tuning in to tonight's action. And for all the support that we've had this week. 2-2. Over the head of Shook for ball 3. So the count now full. Nick Smith stands on deck. It's been a close game. It's been a tight game and a lot of nervous people. The 3-2, a slow roller on the ground. Stephenson on the play to throw to first in time. A close one. But it goes Altamonte's way. A nice play by Stephenson at short. The running throw for out number 2. So Nick Smith now with 2 outs. On the first pitch, swings and misses. Smith on today. 1 for 1. A single and 2 walks. And on that 0-1, another swing and a miss ahead of that one, and 1 strike away from a 1-2-3 inning for Roy on the mound. 2 strikes. Smith pops that one up right to the first baseman Moncada for out number 3. 1, 2, 3, they go down. And we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. The Bryant Black Sox lead the Ultimate All-Stars 6-3 as you're watching the 2023 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. So bottom of the 5th, ending the near of this game. Thank you all for tuning us. Zach Zanelli on the camera. Claude Martinez producing. We also got Ben Tamara and Zach Miller in the house. After all their hard work on that A field today. Enjoying the end of this one. Jack Thiel here with your play-by-play. It'll be Colton Roulette, Luke Stephenson, and Chase Lewis due up for the team from Altamonte Springs, Florida. And a big thank you to you, the viewers, for tuning in to tonight's action. Shook on the mound still for Bryant. Roulette drew a walk in the second, reached on the fielder's choice in the third. And misses high on the first pitch for ball 1. Altamonte looking for some runs, trying to build some momentum. 1-0. And misses 4-2. So Altamonte's credit, they haven't gone down 1-2-3 in this game yet. Bryant's really had to work for all 3 of those outs each inning. 2-0. And Shook able to find the zone for a called strike. 2-1 is the count now. Shook started as the catcher for today's game. Might be called to close this one down. That 2-1 lifted shallow right. The dive, the catch. Oh, what a play. Colt Kelly on the move, possibly saved an extra base hit. That's a play we're definitely going to be talking about throughout the night. So now 1 out. Luke Stephenson. Stephenson on the first pitch. Inside his hands, will foul it off. 14 pitches so far for Shook on the mound. So doing a good job getting some quick outs. 0-1, Stephenson on the ground, choppered back to the pitcher, Shook. The throw to first in time for out number 2. Stephenson kind of fell to the ground there. It looked like the throw, Clegg's glove might have hit off the helmet. He appears to be okay, which is great to see. So Chase Lewis now. Shook gets a sign. First pitch, Lewis takes high for ball 1. Shook gets set, now to 1-0. And that one just misses away for ball 2. A huge game here at Jerry Ross Park. Winner goes to the championship. The 2-0. That one hits the zone for a called strike. The winner of this game will face off against the Florence Navy All-Stars. Bryant trying to go back-to-back in World Series champions. That 2-1 by Lewis, lifted out of play and foul. You know, and we were told before this game that these two teams already played one another last year in the 9U Cal Ripken World Series Championship game where Bryant won. So old foes going at it. Time called, and this has been such a great game between both of these teams, really working hard out there, and it's been a pleasure to see. The 2-2. And away for ball 3. So number 1 hitter, Liam Rustin, stands on deck. Altamont down to their final 4 outs. Here's the 3-2. And just misses for ball 4. A 2-out walk for Altamont. So Liam Rustin flew it out in the first, grounded out in the second, reached on a fielder's choice in the 4th. Trying to keep this inning alive. And on the first pitch, a called strike on that inside corner. Rustin, chopper on the ground. The second baseman turns to throw. Not in time. What a great effort made by the second baseman, Billings. But the speed of Rustin too much. And a 2-out single. So Cooper Harris, time called now. Harris on today, 0 for 3. He struck out in the first, and he's reached on 2 errors. Harris on the first pitch, lifts that left center, and caught. Oh, what a play. Smith on the grab. It might have saved a couple of runs. Talk about one amazing effort. And to make that play, help Shook get out of the inning. A scoreless fifth. We'll go to the final 6th inning. As you're watching coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Just a reminder, you're watching coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point here on the Region Sports Network. And if you're in town to watch this World Series, go to Station 21 American Grill. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish, they're open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Check out their menu at station21.com. Eat, drink, and relax. Quickly, here he goes. Bunt shown, pulled it back. Crew Billings, the batter. After today's game, we'll name our Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the game. Our Proud Union home play of the game presented by IKORCC. Billings shows bunt, lays it down, rolls foul. And, of course, our Boils Maker Local 374 Blue Collar player of the game. And like I said, those will take place after the conclusion of this one. And what's been a great game so far. Had the poll, is Altamonte going to come back? 14 votes, 50-50. So Billings 1 for 3. Roulette remains the pitcher. Bunt shown, pulled it back. And misses outside for ball 2. Billings, he struck out in the first, reached on the fielder's choice in the second, and singled in the fourth. 2-1. Billings inside his hands in the air towards the shortstop and caught by Stephenson for out number 1.
Next up, number 20, Paxton Clegg.
Paxton Clegg now struck out in the first, drew a walk in the second, and flew out in the fourth. So now a little bit of a conversation between the home plate umpire and Roulette on the mound. Altamonte trying to keep this at a 3-run deficit. As Clegg takes that one outside for ball 1. And Clegg away for ball 2. 2-0. Called a strike on the outside corner, not a count, 2-1. Of course, a big thank you to the Blue Crew. For all your umpire needs, the Blue Crew is the place to go. Give them an email at thebluecrew21@gmail.com. That 2-1 right out the middle and line. Paxton Clegg gets a hold of that one for a one-out single.
Now batting number 7, Jacob Bohanna.
Now Bohanna has had one of his best games here tonight. 2 hits and 2 RBIs. He also was the starter for the Bryant Black Sox. Bohanna on the first pitch, lines at the left field, down the line, a fair ball, and it rolls to the wall. Clegg rounds third, he comes home. Here comes Bohanna, going for the inside the park home run, and he's got it. Oh, what a play! Bohanna, are you kidding me? It's Bo Mania here. All the way around the bases he goes. That kid has got some wheels. I guess according to that book, that's a home run. I think that might be our first home run here at the tournament. I'm not sure, but that might be the first one. And now a mound visit here. And the Bryant Black Sox, with all the confidence in the world, up 8-3. A long visit here on the mound. And it looks like we'll have a new pitcher for the Altamonte All-Stars. Still talking here. Looks like some confusion. They pulled a player out from the dugout, and now they're going to send one back and pull another one. It appears maybe a defensive substitution. Not really sure what Altamonte's trying to do here. And this is still going on out here. So, I don't know. I believe Fernando Moncada might be the new pitcher. No, he heads back to first. Oh, they're going to make sure Bohanna touched all the bases, I believe, maybe. Wasn't sure on what was going on there. So Aiden Fulbright will check in for Chase Lewis. It's a very long occurrence. They're on the field after the inside the park home run by Bohanna. Harper Van Hoos, the first batter, swings a slow roller to Stephenson at short, collects and throws in time for out number 2.
Next up, number 22, Chance Surrender.
So Chance Arender now. Arender on today. First pitch to him. Strike 1. Singled in the first, lined out in the third, hit by a pitch in the fourth. And for Bryant, this is what they needed to do if they wanted to win this game. The 0-1 in the air to second baseman Fulbright, who just checked in, makes that grab for out number 3. And the huge inside the park home run by Bohanna. Bryant to their largest lead, 3 outs away from going to the championship game. Stay tuned for an exciting finish as you're watching coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack and Van Til to go. Our to-go service is easy to use and it can save you time and money. Once your order is in, our own Strack and Van Til team preps your order with care. For delivery or pickup, enjoy the convenience of letting our to-go team shop for you. Enjoy your special moments. Sign up online today at shop.strackandvantil.com.
Three outs to go before we decide. The second team heading to the 10U Cal Ripken Championship World Series here as it's presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point here on the Region Sports Network. Shook remains on the mound. He looks like he'll close the deal. For Altamonte, 5 runs to tie, 6 runs to win. There's a team that can do it. It is Altamonte with how good their offense has been this tournament. And they have the middle of their lineup. Messiah Washington will lead things off. On the first pitch, misses away for ball 1. A 1-0. And Washington takes low for ball 2. Just a reminder, conclusion of today's game, we'll do our Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. Our Proud Union Home Play of the Game, presented by IKORCC. And our Boilermakers, Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. And the 2-0 misses high for ball 3. So the count 3-0 now. Altamont can get a leadoff runner on. It'd be a good start for them. 3-0. And away for ball 4. Just what Altamont wanted. A 4-pitch walk. And now the ever-dangerous Fernando Moncada. Moncada struck out in the first, singled in the third, drew a walk in the fourth. Shook 27 pitches so far. This Bryant team has a lot of pitchers on this team. And Moncada takes the first pitch for a ball. So now 5 straight balls from the arm of Shook here to start off the bottom of the 6th. Moncada on the ground, a chopper to Bohanna. Throw to second in time, throw to first, not in time. But able to get out number 1.
Number 45, Levi Merritt.
So now 2 outs to go here. Levi Merritt, the batter, grounded out in the second, singled in the third, struck out in the fourth. And Merritt takes away for ball 1. The winner will play the Florence Navy All-Stars, number 1 seed. 1-0. And Merritt takes that down the middle for a called strike. Will it be the number 1 seed against the number 2 seed, or will it be the number 1 seed against the number 6 seed? The 1-1 on the ground, off the glove of the pitcher. And Merritt will take that one, reaches first safely, and 2 runners on with 1 out.
Now batting number 4, Graham Camaro.
So Graham Camara now Drew a walk in the second, an RBI single in the third, and popped out back in the fourth. So Camara takes the first pitch, just misses for ball one. A 1-0. And that one hits the zone for a called strike. The lowest amount of runs Altamonte has scored in this inning so far here in this game. And the most runs they've given up in all of this tournament here in this game. 1-1. On the ground, the second baseman Billings collects, throws the first in time for out number 2. And now 1 out away the Bryant Black Sox are from going to the 10U Cal Ripken World Series Championship game. Here comes the head coach, Matt Arender, coming to talk to his player. Colton Roulette remains, or will be the hitter. 35 pitches Shook is, and once you hit that 40 pitch mark, or I should say after the 40th pitch, that is 1 day of required rest, so maybe telling Shook, throw a strike and get it out here so you can pitch tomorrow in the championship. So Colton Roulette drew a walk in the second, reached on a fielder's choice in the third, and flew out in the fifth. Trying to keep this game alive for Altamont. First pitch misses high for ball one. A 1-0 and a called strike. The 1-1. Roulette to the ground. Billings at second, collects, throws the bag in time. The Bryant Black Sox are advancing to the 10U Cal Ripken World Series Championship game.
Pitches for Sawyer Shook, 38.
Eight to 3 is your final score as the Bryant Black Sox win. A great game played by both teams. For Altamont, hold your heads high, kids. You had yourself one impressive summer. You're not done yet. You'll be playing in a third place game tomorrow, but still be proud of what you've accomplished this summer on the baseball field. So we're going to send it to the field as they'll announce the Cal Ripken Award winners, and then we'll do our RSN Award winners.
For the Ron Tellefson Players of the Game, this award is in recognition of Babe Ruth League's late president and CEO, Ron Tellefson. His commitment to our nation's youth was unsurpassed. His primary objective was for every child to have the opportunity to play in this great game. Congratulations from Altamonte, number 45, Levi Merritt. And from the Bryant Black Sox, number 7, Jacob Indiana.
So those are your award winners. Now time to name our Crowd Company's Lantern Man, superhero of the game. They have offices open from 9 to 7 Monday through Friday and Saturdays till 2 in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City. This will go to the number 7 on the Bryant Black Sox, Jacob Bohanna. What a day for this kid. 4 RBIs, including 3 hits and an inside the park home run. So once again, number 7, Jacob Ohana, is your Crowell Company's Lantern Man superhero of the game. Now time for your Proud Union home play of the game, presented by IKORCC, the Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters, where you can build your future. Learn more at IKORCC.com. That play of the game will go to Colt Kelly, number 24 of the Bryant Black Sox. Made a nice diving grab in right field late in this game that really helped Bryant keep that confidence, that momentum, and help them win this game eventually. So once again, Colt Kelly and his play in right field is your Proud Union home play of the game, presented by IKORCC. And now time for your Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. You can earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. Learn more about apprenticeship programs and more at local374.org. The Blue Collar Player of the Game tonight is on the Altamonte side of things after their great effort, and it's going to go to number 45, Levi Merritt. 2 hits on the day for the catcher. He played a good job behind the plate defensively, and he was one of those contributors for this Altamonte team. Although they lost, he was a big contributor and helped them keep this game close and almost a chance at a comeback. So once again, your Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game will go to Levi Merritt. And, of course, a big thank you to our executive producer, Chris Ramirez, our video coordinator and producer, Claude Martinez, the man behind the camera, Zach Zanelli. And a special thank you to the World Series Tournament Director, Adam Whitehouse, our coaches, and, of course, you, the viewers, on Facebook, YouTube, and our website, regionsports.com, and our partners, the Blue Crew, for all your umpire needs. Station 21 American Grill, some of the best food here in Northwest Indiana. And Pet Supplies Plus, who is open 7 days a week, and you can check them out on the web at PetSuppliesPlus/Crown Point. So this ends our coverage here today, and we'll be back tomorrow for Championship Saturday. First game, bright and early at 9 a.m., so grab your coffee, everybody. For Jack Thiel, you're watching coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point, which is open 7 days a week on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, 5 tiebreaker.